Hey guys, welcome back to Judo Highlights, Day 3, the Baku Grand Slam. Daughter Arai, celebrating with a little samurai sword. What do you guys think? I think it's unique, it's interesting. And then his judo, absolutely amazing. So really interesting guy to watch at the moment, Daughter Arai. Have a look at this. Just 7-8 seconds into the contest, gets his ippon against Goncalves. Now, I do think Arai, he's definitely leveled up a little bit since the last time we saw him. A little bit more reserved, a little bit more patient when he comes to getting the throw. He definitely didn't put himself in a lot of dangerous situations and really controlled a lot of the matches. There's one match coming up after this one where he got 3 scores. And, I mean, how would you feel? How would you feel going up against a guy and he throws you not once, not 2 times, but 3 times with Ashiwaza? So this is it here. Here's the first one. Yuko for Uchimata. And here's another one. I mean, if I got thrown like this, I would just say, okay, I'm done. Contest is over. You win. But no. Sorry, I think that last one was a Wazari. So Wazari, Yuko, and then another Yuko. This time an Osotogari. So gold for Arai. Definitely hope to see more of him soon. And Goncalves takes a silver, and how about this Shimewaza from him? Incredible stuff. Now, of course, we got to see Mural as well. Another just incredible performance. Have a look at this Ashiguruma. I wasn't sure if he was going to go over for a second. I thought he was just going to face plant, but manages to just control him all the way over. Mural is such a technician. And at under 90s, I really don't see anyone beating him right now. Bikauri, that's about it. Those two, they'll have a good rivalry going forward. Mural's been close sometimes, but hasn't come out with a win yet. It's going to happen though, I can feel it. Before I get to the final, I want to introduce you to his opponent, Franco Wiak from Brazil. Really explosive and powerful. Have a look at this throw against Frank de Witt. Reminds me of Iliadis. The one-handed Surigoshi. But in the final, I mean, Mural was just too technical for him. You know, the throws I saw from Franco Wiak, just kind of grip and grow sort of stuff, but Mural, I mean, he's going to make you put 2 hands on him, and then he's going to work his magic. And here comes the Osoto. Mural had the grips. Franco's trying to do something now, but just doesn't have enough to work with. And then straight into the Osaikomi. So a silver for Franco Wiak. Happy to see a new guy on the field. He's got some good techniques, and hopefully we see more of him. These were the 2 bronze medal contests, and De Witt finally gets a medal after moving up from 81s to under 90s. So he looks pretty happy with that one. And before we move back to under 100s and plus 100s, this was a massive ippon from Badil. He took one of the bronze medals as well. Now for the bronze medals at under 100s, Bilalov, he won his contest by Yuko. And then on the other side of the bracket, we had Madzidov winning his by Shido. So just a little highlight from Bilalov here. Now, moving on to the big boys. And this was a really exciting category. We had Nakano, Ota, Bashaev. You know, it would be pretty insane if one bracket we got Bashaev, Tasuev, those 2 Japanese guys, as well as Saito. That would be a really exciting bracket at plus 100s. Now have a look at this technique from Bashaev. I mean, that Uchimata Tsukashi was pretty amazing, but this one too, just incredible. Nakano, he is a specialist with the Ashiwaza. He does this to people all the time. And so he gets a bit of his own medicine there from Bashaev. Now Nakano, he was doing pretty well himself before he met up with Bashaev. You know, he was still throwing people, still getting scores, but he's just had such incredible ippons in the past that I was a little bit disappointed just seeing good stuff like this. Some of the stuff he's done in the past is legendary. Now there was Alter as well, and it's a bit interesting at the moment for Japan who they're going to go with at plus 100s. I think they're trying to sort that out right now, and we're still waiting on Saito's return. And now this is Alter against Nikiforov, who had a really good performance and recently moved up to plus 100s, but I think Nikiforov, more technical than most plus 100 guys, but not as technical as Alter. And Alter just beat him to the punch there. Now this is the bronze medal contest, Nakano, beautiful Uchimata. So it goes home with a medal, even though he lost to Bashaev. And a nice low Uranage from Inalashvili. And then we move on to the final, so it was Bashaev versus Alta. These two have fought before. And from memory, Alta's won all of the contests. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But today it was Alta's day. Ends up getting a U-call. And it was kind of a little bit of an error from Bashaev. You can see on the scoreboard. Alta with 2 Shidos, so Bashaev could have waited a little bit. Could have looked for a counter of his own, seeing as Alta had to really kind of push the attack there. But enough for a U-call, and Alta walks home with the gold medal. And then just one more highlight, a really nice Uchimata from Alta before we move into the results for the women's. Now have a look at this. Uchimata. Beautiful Uchimata. I would call that a Nidan Uchimata, I guess, kind of similar to how Suzuki would teach it. Now this is plus 78, the gold medal contest. Takahashi taking out Ozturk. I was quite surprised at the size difference between these two. This is Ozturk here. Look at the size of her. Massive human being. Vukovic on the other side of the bracket won her bronze medal by Shido, and then Camps, I guess Asumi Otoshi here, to win hers. At under 78, we had 2 Germans in the gold medal contest. Oleg winning that one. Selidu, how about this? This is a massive technique to win her bronze medal. And then the other one, Umeki versus Dirks. This was really interesting. Dirks gets a Wazari with the Kochi. And then Umeki, in the Newaza, ends up getting the submission. So that is a really nice come from behind victory for Umeki. And that is everything, guys. So stay tuned. Top pawns to come. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.